And we're starting with big breaking news at the top of 5 Live. This is an India Today impact story that I'm bringing to our viewers. IAS officer Puja Khedkar's training has been cancelled. It has been scrapped. She has been immediately summoned by the IAS Training Academy in Mussoorie in the wake of the big revelations over her alleged deceptions and falsehoods in order to get selected by the UPSC into the Indian Administrative Service. A story broken by India Today over a week ago. Puja Khedkar has been relieved from her training. Remember, last week she was transferred from Pune to Washim in Maharashtra after some obnoxious behavior came to light, after which the many different falsehoods, deceptions and dishonesties of Puja Khedkar allegedly had come to light. Puja Khedkar's training program has been put on hold, which means her probation in the IAS has been paused, it's been stopped, and she's been immediately recalled for further action and investigation by the IAS Training Academy. The Training Academy is in Mussoorie in Uttarakhand in the north. That's where IAS officers who've been selected every year, 180 of them, go through training at this training academy in Mussoorie. So she's been summoned there, presumably for further action. I'm going to go across to our reporters in just a moment, but quickly getting you this breaking news. Omkar Wable breaking the story first and exclusive. And this is Omkar's impact. He joins me live from Pune. Omkar, clearly the government could not sidestep this issue. Considering how much we've been raising it, the government has decided to stop Puja Khedkar's training, and she's been summoned back to the IAS Academy in Mussoorie in Uttarakhand. Tell us more details, Omkar.
Exactly, it was India Today who came first with this story and revealed all her fraud in the whole case, the way she manipulated whole government system and the way she used her father's contacts, the political connections with her. It was India Today who revealed this story, and finally we can see this is impact of the story. I'll just go through the letter what government of Maharashtra has written to the Lal Bahadur Shastri Administrative Academy, which is located in the Mussoorie. So let's go through the letter. The letter is written by Nitin Gadre, Additional Chief Secretary of the Maharashtra. So let me just clarify one thing. Just because she was a probationary IAS officer, she wasn't a full-time employee of Maharashtra state government. That is why government was not able to take any legal and any direct action against Puja Khedkar. But what is happening in this story right now, the letter which is showing on the screen is, letter says that as per the DO letter, Deputy Director in charge establishment, Lal Bahadur Shastri, National Academy of Administration, Mussoorie, dated 16. From today itself, it shows that it has decided to keep Puja's district training program on the hold, immediately recall you for further necessary action. So now the program has been is it on hold? So now from already Puja, she was in probation in the Bandara. Later she got shifted in the Pune. She got to her home posting, and after that the questions were being raised on the story. And now we can say Lal Bahadur Shastri Administrative Academy has taken this action. Wrote this letter to the Additional Chief Secretary, who's going to take this action, and this letter signed by Mr. Nitin Gadre. So what exactly mentioned in this letter is the immediately recall you the further necessary action. Therefore, you are hereby relieved from the district training program. So henceforth, Puja Khedkar, now who's handling as an assistant collector charge in the Washim district, her program is on the hold. So district training program of the state government of Maharashtra, the letter from the academy is attached hereby. You are instructed to join the academy at earliest but not later than 23rd of July 2024 under any circumstances.
Yeah.
So before 23rd of July, she'll have to go back to the Mussoorie again. She'll be there under the observation of Lal Bahadur Shastri Administrative Academy again.
What happens next now, Omkar? Give us a sense of what happens next. She's been summoned back to Mussoorie. Is this going to be the end of her IAS career? What happens next?
Look, there is one more letter attached to this whole PDF format. So this is basically from the Naval IAS, the Deputy Director, which is who's informing the Chief Secretary Government of Maharashtra. Basically, subject is to report of Government of Maharashtra on the conduct of probationary Ms. Puja Khedkar IAS 23 regard. And what this report says, respected ma'am, this is with the reference that the Government of Maharashtra letter AEO dated 11th July, when the district collector submitted his report regarding Puja's behavior and what she did in the while she was completing her trainee period in the Pune. So that reported dated on 11th July regarding the conduct Ms. Puja Khedkar during her district training in the Pune. It has been decided that district training of the probationer of Puja Khedkar IAS 2023 batch kept on hold. She should be immediately recalled academy for the further necessary action. So that further necessary action clears that central government of India is going to take serious actions against her, as it is central government has already formed single we can say single member.
Omkar, let us just summarize. Let's just summarize for our viewers this entire story once again, because I have to acknowledge that many of our viewers may not have seen the entire timeline of this story. So let me quickly remind our viewers of why this is such a huge India Today impact. And Omkar will continue to stay with me. Puja Khedkar is an IAS probationer. She entered the IAS, which is India's elite civil service, in 2023. Just a few days ago, while being appointed as the assistant collector in Pune, it suddenly came to light that Puja Khedkar has been throwing her weight around, being obnoxious, being arrogant, ordering all kinds of things that she's not entitled to, putting a lal batti on her personal Audi, putting Maharashtra government on her car, which is illegal, it is not permitted, asking for a bigger room, which she's not entitled to. All of this came out into the public domain, triggering an investigation into her. She was transferred by the government, but an investigation into Puja Khedkar revealed that she had sought disability concessions as well as using a caste certificate claiming to be part of the underprivileged OBC category or non-creamy layer OBC category, which means that her family made less than 8 lakh rupees a year, whereas her father has assets worth 40 crore rupees. They live in a 3-story building in a house in Pune and have assets running into many crores of rupees. So there's no question of her being underprivileged, and yet she is alleged to have used an underprivileged reservation certificate in order to make it into the IAS. And now the heat is on her. India Today made this story a big national story. Omkar Wable has been highlighting it consistently since he broke it last week. And now Puja Khedkar has been shunted out by the Maharashtra government. Her IAS training, which is basically a probation period before you become a full IAS officer, has been put on hold. And Puja Khedkar has been summoned back to the IAS Training Academy in Mussoorie. Clearly, Omkar, the government, I am guessing, would have been hoping perhaps that the media would quickly get tired of this story and move on to something else. But they had not bargained for the fact that this is a story that has angered and infuriated young men and women across India. Because in Puja Khedkar, they see a person who has gamed and rigged and corrupted the system, especially in the UPSC, which was so far considered absolutely sacrosanct. It was considered to be beyond rigging, beyond corruption. And here is Puja Khedkar. With every single day, with every single breaking news that you've been bringing us, Omkar, it is clear that she has found a way to completely turn the system upside down, and the government could no longer ignore that, Omkar. That is what today is.
Exactly, because the story starts when the Puja started using her own Audi with that red and blue beacon, and after her arrogance and the way she occupied additional collector's antechamber, her father arrogancy and everything, her father even while interacting with India Today, Dilip Khedkar was like, "Kya hua agar mere beti ne ek cabin mang liya to?" So the way whole family is behaving and the way they were interacting and the way they're not even cooperating with local police right now. Even Manorama Khedkar and Dilip Khedkar, both are not cooperating with the local police. So there has to be some kind of speed breaker to this kind of politics, and the people who belong, who come with the power, they have good political connections, and people who thinks that they can really corrupt this system, they can find loopholes and they can enter and they can really do anything. They can go beyond the law. They can actually do any illegal practices. So I must say, let me highlight again, it was India Today who first came up with this story. It was India Today who exposed everything and each and every aspect of this whole story regarding Puja Khedkar. We exposed her non-OBC, her OBC non-criminal quota, including her different addresses, the way she changed her spellings of the name, different address, the way how she pursued the certificates of multiple disabilities from the different government hospitals. But yes, this supposed to be the lesson to the all aspirants, to the all who already passed these exams. And yes, there must be some crystal clear and I must say some clarity in the procedure of UPSC to UPSC examination also. So after this, no one can go further beyond the law, beyond these rules and regulations, and everything will fall in the line.
I want to just read out that letter once again, which Omkar has just scooped and brought to our notice, because viewer, this is basically the result of India Today's relentless reporting for the last 10 days. The reason why it was about Puja Khedkar, and it is nothing personal. Remember, it could have been Puja Khedkar, it could have been somebody else. It is not about the person, it is about the actions that this person has taken from a position of power and completely compromised an entry-level examination, a competitive entry examination like the UPSC, in order to take a place that would rightfully have been deserving for somebody else. Dear Dr. Puja, let me just read out the letter to all of you, viewer. As per DO letter, and they give a number, of Deputy Director and In-Charge Establishment, Lal Bahadur Shastri, National Academy of Administration, Mussoorie, that's basically the IAS Academy in Mussoorie, it is informed that the Academy has decided to keep your district training program on hold and immediately recall you for further necessary action. That's basically a polite way of saying stop what you're doing and come right back to the Academy to face further action. Therefore, you are hereby relieved from District Training Program of State Government of Maharashtra. The letter from the Academy is attached herewith. You are instructed to join the Academy at the earliest but not later than 23rd July 2024 under any circumstances. So basically today is the 16th. She's been given 1 week to wrap up everything and go right back to Mussoorie where she did her initial training. So what she was doing in Pune and in Washim was basically her district level training, and she's been summoned immediately by Nitin Gadre, who is basically the additional chief secretary in the Mantralaya in Mumbai. The government of Maharashtra under Eknath Shinde has had no choice but to act against Puja Khedkar. She has presumably many more falsehoods that will be coming to light following the investigation that takes place at the Mussoorie IAS Academy. But the government has finally been pushed into acting against Puja Khedkar. Remember, there are land cases against her family, Motor Vehicles Act case against her family, Arms Act case against her mother, who was seen brandishing a pistol a couple of days ago. But that has nothing to do with Puja. Puja has alleged crimes that she allegedly has committed, that she must be taken to task for, and that is what our reporting was about. Finally, it seems the system is going to pull up Puja Khedkar and demand answers as to what kind of certificate she submitted, what disabilities she has used in order to be selected into the UPSC, what kind of economic status she faked while taking the benefit of a non-creamy layer OBC status in order to make it into the UPSC, denying someone who is more deserving. Imagine someone from the OBC, from the non-creamy layer, genuinely underprivileged, genuinely from a background of poverty, not being able to get into the IAS because someone like a Puja Khedkar has lied about her family's wealth, lied about her health, lied about her disability, allegedly, to make it past the system and be eligible to become an IAS officer. Omkar, I want to bring you back in on this right now. Puja Khedkar has been given 1 week to go back to Mussoorie now, where action will presumably be taken against her. But I also want to say that her family has gone missing. They are on the run right now from the Pune police. All types of cases have been filed against the family: Arms Act, Motor Vehicles Act, land grabbing, etc., etc. So this is going to be a lot of trouble now for her.
Exactly. Look, Shiv, trouble has already been mounting on the Khedkar family because we cannot say they have absconded, but yes, they are missing. Police are already tracing both of them, Manorama Khedkar and Dilip Khedkar also, because after lodging fresh FIR against both of them, a farmer has already recorded his statement. So rural police, they already formed 3 different teams of a local crime branch. Basically, yesterday also, even last night, one of the crime branch team, they already went to the Ahmednagar and the Pathari Tehsil, which is hometown of Dilip Khedkar. Search operation are being going under the rural SP Pankaj Deshmukh. So different actions are being initiated on the different level. Like traffic police has already seized their Audi card with the beacon. They already found that there was a beacon they found beacon inside the car, which was removed later on by Khedkar family. Second thing is, Pune CP has given 10 days of a notice. They already issued the notice, already stick that notice outside the door just because Khedkar wasn't inside and they were not even responding. The notice is issued under violation of Arms Act. So just because after the video got viral of Manorama Khedkar that she was trying to intimidate those farmers, so that is why sections 504 and 506 criminal intimidation both were added in that too. So Pune Rural Police, Pune CP and the Traffic Police, all are looking for the Khedkar family.
We'll come back to the family in just a bit. I want to keep the spotlight on Puja Khedkar because now she's been shunted out by the Maharashtra government. Her training in Washim has been stopped and she's been summarily summoned back immediately. She's been given 1 week to show herself up at the IAS Training Academy in Mussoorie. That's the hallowed ground of all IAS entrants. They go there for their first training and then they get distributed to different states for state level training. That's what Puja Khedkar was under when she has been completely exposed for the manner in which she apparently entered the Indian Administrative Service. Deepesh Tripathi is in Washim, which is where Puja Khedkar is currently posted, but that training has been put on pause. Deepesh, any comments from Puja Khedkar since this letter bomb has dropped on her?
Shiv Aroor, Shiv, right now we are outside the Puja's house in Washim's guest house where Puja is staying, and as you can see in the visuals, the name is Godavari. In this particular flat she is staying right now. She came early today. Usually she leaves her office at around 5 p.m. but today she came home at 4 p.m. only. When we tried to speak with her, she avoided to speak with the media. She avoided to comment anything, but we came to know that her training has been stopped and she has been asked to report in the Mussoorie Training Center, Jawaharlal Nehru Training Institute, which is in Mussoorie, and she is asked to report on 23rd of June. So this is a big setback for Puja Khedkar because now still the investigation of the committee, which is formed by the government to investigate this whole thing, is undergoing, and and right now the Puja Khedkar's training has been stopped by the
Deepesh, just stay
Jawaharlal
with me
Nehru
for a
gang.
moment. I just want to play out what Puja Khedkar had said before this letter had come. Remember, India Today has been demanding answers, and in all fairness, as fair media, we've been giving Puja Khedkar a chance to put her version on the record as well. She says she's not authorized to speak, but we have consistently given her the opportunity to speak. Here is the last time that she spoke to the media. Mind you, this was before she was relieved of all her duties. Here's what she said.
See, the committee is set up for that. Whatever is there, whatever are the documents, whatever my submission is there, whatever the experts will decide, they will decide it. And I think we should wait for the decision of the committee and we should respect.
रात में पुलिस जो आई थी, अब किस मुद्दे को लेके आई थी इतने घंटे?
पुलिस को मैंने बुलाया था, पुलिस आई नहीं थी. प्लीज करेक्ट योर स्टेटमेंट. एंड आई हैड सम वर्क विद देम एंड दैट इज व्हाई आई हैड कॉल्ड द पुलिस. बाकी पुलिस किसी भी जांच के लिए या किसी इसके लिए नहीं आई. द कमिटी इज सेट अप फॉर दैट. व्हाटएवर इज देयर, whatever are the documents, whatever my submission is there, whatever the experts will decide, they will decide it. And I think we should wait for the decision of the committee.
Omkar and Deepesh, who've been on the front line of reporting this story, and they must get the credit. Omkar, who broke the story, who brought this into the national spotlight, and Deepesh and his team, who've been following up in every aspect of the story, deserve the credit for the impact that we're reporting here today. Omkar, the story isn't over. This is an impact for sure. She's been relieved of her duties and been summoned back to Mussoorie. But you know, as they say, the story is not over just yet. Most people who have been watching our news reports, your news reports, my show, will be saying that ye to kafi evidence hai. This is more than enough evidence to throw Puja Khedkar out of the IAS. But that will have to come from the central government. Am I right? Central government will have to take a call on actually removing her from the IAS.
Look, there are two different things. Basically, why Maharashtra government couldn't take action on her just because she wasn't a full-time employee of the government, as she was a probationary officer working as a trainee in Maharashtra. So her her total authority was under the administrative training center, which is situated in the Mussoorie, Bahadur Shastri Academy. So that is why even central government could not able to intervene in this matter. But what's happening now? At least I would say at least this is we are leading on the right path. At least Mussoorie Academy, which is situated in Mussoorie, has taken at least some action after 10 days of everything. So we are constantly reporting these things. Central government has formed one-member committee. They'll probe, they'll investigate the whole probe. But our Khedkar family, are they going to respond? Are they going to cooperate? That's the main issue. Because even now, when police are calling them, they're trying to trace where are Khedkar. They are not even cooperating. So even is Puja Khedkar going to cooperate with that committee? Is she if now she's going back to the Mussoorie, is there going to be any other kind of investigation? I mean, any internal administrative investigation from the Academy of Mussoorie? So that we have to check again.
Okay, we have to check again. But, the story is not over yet. She's only been shunted out by the Maharashtra government. What action finally remains to be taken is still, not known. She will be presenting herself in Mussoorie. Deepesh, now that she's been relieved of her duties and now that she is basically in transit, she has to present herself in Mussoorie within 1 week. Any indications of whether Puja will speak to the media? Does she want to have her say? So far she has said she's not authorized. Now that she's been relieved, will she speak or will she still say she's not authorized?
Shiv, there are very few chances whether Puja will going to speak with the media, because from since day one, Puja is continuously saying that she will going to speak in front of the committee and she is waiting for the report of the committee. Because still the statement of the Puja is pending in front of the committee, in which she has to say what exactly happened and what are the allegations and what Puja has to say. So all these things are pending right now, but the training session of the Puja has been suspended. This is the big blow for Puja Khedkar right now. But I think that Puja Khedkar still be waiting for the committee report to be submitted, and still she is waiting to make her statement, to give her statement to the committee in front of the, because that is the main thing. The whole the bigger action than this is depending on the report of the committee, which will going to be submitted by the committee. Shiv.
Okay, stay with me, Deepesh. You know, Puja Khedkar has the big spotlight on her. Young IAS officer with you know, a dubious record of actions taken in order to game the system, rig the system, and become an IAS officer. You know, but her family clearly is not very far behind, because Puja Khedkar's mother, Manorama, has made headlines once again. Her daughter's in serious trouble. She's been summoned back by the IAS Academy. But her mother has made headlines again after another video has now surfaced showing her threatening metro workers in Pune. Now, the video on the left shows her brandishing a gun while threatening farmers. The video in the middle shows her shouting at journalists who wanted answers from her. But the video on the right is the new video. The incident is from 2022 and shows Manorama Khedkar aggressively arguing with metro construction workers in Pune. The construction work was going on near the family bungalow, and she was apparently not happy about it. So obviously that arrogance had to come out. The construction was happening between Shivaji Nagar to Hinjewadi. Manorama wanted the workers to stop work because the noise was disturbing her. This is not the first time that Manorama Khedkar has created a ruckus. Like I said, you've seen her brandishing a weapon as well. So now the dam appears to have broken on a family that seems to have been used to doing exactly as it pleased, even going so far as to try and stop public works for a metro construction, brandishing a weapon at farmers, and now, you know, just so effortlessly going off the radar despite police action, you know, needing to be taken against them. Omkar, Manorama Khedkar, you know, seems to have been someone who did exactly as she pleased.
Shiv, will you please come again?
Yeah, where is Manorama Khedkar? You know, this second video has come forward now, Omkar, of her shouting at metro construction workers. Where is she?
Exactly, that is the question. Even Pune Rural Police are asking, where is she? Because neither she is responding call, she is not reachable, her phone is not reachable. They are tracing different locations nearby Pune, which are mentioned in the affidavit of Dilip Khedkar. So police are tracing different location, even in the hometown of Dilip Khedkar and also the Manorama Khedkar. So after intimidating those farmers, showing the pistols, even though video was recorded a year ago, but still when it came into the light, Pune Rural Police lodged a fresh FIR, and after that, adding section 504, 506, after that only police formed 3 different teams, and now they are looking after the Dilip Khedkar and Manorama Khedkar, because both names were already added in that FIR, and that is why police are looking after Manorama Khedkar. She is not ready to cooperate with the police. So now in the whole investigation, even we were in loop with the Pune SP. Just before an hour I spoke to him, but even now, after sending and after searching on different locations, we can say after searching on a different location, Pune Rural Police, they are not able to find where is Manorama Khedkar. The question remains same: where is she? Why she is not ready to come out, and why she is not ready to cooperate with the police? At least she has to come up with her own version, whatever it could be. But she has to come up with the own version. Legalities will be there, but she has to go through. She's supposed to go through the legal procedure. That's what police are expecting.
We'll keep a track of that, Omkar. Thanks very much for getting us this big agenda-setting news break. But we don't see it as an end of the story, because we will continue to track it. And I also want to say once again that this is a story that is not just about Puja Khedkar. She's become the face of it because of her actions, and she will have to answer for those. But this is not personal. This is not about just Puja Khedkar. As we have said here on India Today, Clean the IAS is a campaign we're starting to expand our investigation into all the dirt that has crept into the IAS, India's elite civil service. How many more Puja Khedkars are there who've lied about their disability, their economic status, etc., in order to infiltrate the IAS? Can a country like India afford to have over 400 corrupt officials in the Indian administrative service? Is a question that we will not stop asking here on 5 Live and on India Today. That's a promise. This campaign will continue.